Growing up in the Pacific Northwest, I've been very fortunate to be able to be fishing these salmon and steelhead all my life, and I've caught plenty of them. But what inspires me to get up every single day is to pass on that passion and that excitement of catching a salmon and steelhead to my guests and my clients that, travel across the country to come out here and experience what we take for granted out here. Seeing people catch their first salmon or steelhead with me is what inspires me to get up every single morning. Whether it's an 8-year-old kid who's been dreaming about catching a salmon that could be 20, 30, 40 pounds, or whether it's some big, gruff, hard-ass guy who's grinning ear to ear when I bring that salmon over the net inside the boat. A lot of people think that I have the easiest job in the world. We show up, we go fishing, we have a great time. Those 6 to 8 hours we spend in the water in nature chasing salmon and steelhead, it's fantastic. But what people don't see is the amount of sacrifice and the amount of time that goes into prepping our gear, getting our boats cleaned up, being ready for the next day. So I wouldn't say that I have the easiest job in the world, but I definitely have the best job. We have such a unique fishery here in the Pacific Northwest with our salmon and steelhead. One day we're down at the coast chasing them in the estuaries where they're feeding on bait, and then we're chasing them up into the high mountain reaches of the rivers and the creeks where they go to spawn. I've been guiding these rivers for almost 15 years now, and seeing these fisheries go from banner years where we have tons and tons of salmon and they just about bite anything you throw at them, to the struggle years where we only have a few salmon and trying to get those few remaining fish to bite. This fishery is constantly changing, and every year it's completely different, and you never are fishing the same fish twice. One of the biggest trophies we have in the Northwest is chasing 20-pound steelhead. And when we get up 3 hours before light and drive miles up logging roads and get to throw the raft off the bridges just to get into some of those untouched waters is one of my favorite experiences about this job. I dream about guiding for the next 40 years and keeping this tradition alive for my son and daughter. That's what inspires me.